1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's a 5-minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 5 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 5 minutes till showtime song. If we started all the action at the top of the show, there'd be buffering, loading, and spinning. So we play a little countdown to let you know that the real fun will soon be beginning. It's the 5-minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 5 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 5 minutes till showtime song. A countdown gives you time to prepare and builds up some anticipation. So get your snacks, grab a drink, and settle in your chair. It's nearly time to share our fun creation. It's a 4 minutes till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 4 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 4 minutes till showtime song. If we started all the action at the top of the show, there'd be buffering, loading, and spinning. So we play a little countdown to let you know that the real fun will soon be beginning. It's a 4 minutes till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 4 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 4 minutes till showtime song. A countdown gives you time to prepare and builds up some anticipation. So get your snacks, grab a drink, settle in your chair. It's nearly time to share a fun creation. It's a 3-minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 3 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 3 minutes till showtime song. If we started all the action at the top of the show, there'd be buffering, loading, and spinning. So we play a little countdown to let you know that the real fun will soon be beginning. It's a 3-minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 3 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 3 minutes till showtime song. A countdown gives you time to prepare and builds up some anticipation. So get your snacks and grab a drink and settle in your chair. It's nearly time to share a fun creation. It's a 2 minutes till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 2 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 2 minutes till showtime song. If we started all the action at the top of the show, there'd be buffering, loading, and spinning. So we play a little countdown to let you know that the real fun will soon be beginning. It's 2 minutes till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 2 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 2 minutes till showtime song. A countdown gives you time to prepare and builds up some anticipation. So get your snacks and grab a drink and settle in your chair. It's nearly time to share a fun creation. It's a 1 minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 1 minute long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 1 minute till showtime song. If we started all the action at the top of the show, there'd be buffering, loading, and spinning. So we play a little countdown to let you know that the real fun will soon be beginning. It's the 1 minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 1 minute long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's the 1 minute till showtime song. A countdown gives you time to prepare and builds up some anticipation. So get your snacks and grab a drink and settle in your chair. It's nearly time to share a fun creation. That was a 5 minutes till showtime song, and now it's time to start the show.
That's it. Time to start the show. Yeah, the song's done. Why are you looking at us like that? Oh, that was only 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Yikes.
Oh, no.
I guess we could ask people to sing the chorus with us again.
Yeah, vamp, stretch it out.
That was the 5 minutes till showtime song. A cute little tune that's 5 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's the 5 minutes till showtime song. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Wee! Woo! Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey, welcome to Talkin' Funny. It's the funny, silly talk show that has sound effects. Okay, my name is Sasha, international hilarious comedian, joined, as always, by my delightful sidekick. His name is The Noob. Big ups, The Noob. Only, of course, but The Noob does not talk because when he was a little kid, he watched his father kill his mother. But we will mention this very few times in the show because it's... we don't want to talk about it too much. Anyway, we already got the comments coming in. Happy Tuesday, says Goody71. Zima Brooks with the crabs. May the 4th be with you. Elizabeth says, I'm a huge fan of Mr. Shortz. Hooray for Tuesdays. I'm excited for this guest. You don't know the half of it, Ramona. I am so excited for this guest. A happy swanky Tuesday evening, my dudes. Jay Moore. No, not this week. 11 down, the opposite of talls. That's good. That would be Shorts. Goody is excited for the show and all the possibilities. We get some booms, hoorays, hellos. And this is the most excited I've been for a guest, and that includes the Talking Macaws. I was excited when the Talking Macaws left the show. That was, for me, one of the most exciting parts of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say hello right away to our big guest tonight, the editor of the New York Times Crossword Puzzle, something so important to my life and many other people's, Mr. Will Shortz. Will Shortz, how are you, sir?
Hey there.
How are you?
Excellent. Good to see you.
It's great to see you. I want to say right off the top, we appreciate your time. I know as the editor of a daily puzzle, you got to be a busy guy. So I appreciate you sharing a few minutes with us tonight on the show. And what's new in your world?
Wow. So many things. I don't know. I just played table tennis tonight because I play table tennis every night. It's not exactly new, but I have played every day since October 3, 2012. So it's 8.5 years. I haven't missed a day.
That's amazing. And when you play table tennis, are you playing a solo game, or do you have a place you go to play table tennis?
Yeah, I own my own club, and it's one of the largest. It is the largest in North America, and so I play there every day.
It's amazing. Well, hey, if Stephen Coberly says Will Shortz is the only reason I would watch this show. So that's,
come on, Stephen.
Thank you for that. Tell us a little bit. So just recently, myself, as well as a little over 1,000 other people, participated in the 43rd annual American Crossword Puzzle Tournament. First time all digital. How was that experience for you?
Wow, it went really well. It was our biggest ever. And not surprising because people didn't have to travel to the in-person event to do it. So we had over 1,000 contestants. I hired a production company to do it, hired a company to, when you submit your puzzle, you get your score immediately, as you did. So it was a lot of work, and we had a whole program. How did you do? Tell me how you did.
I'll show you. I actually came in 560th place.
All right.
So did not crack the top half, but I want to tell you, the 2019 was the first time I ever attended, and I love the in-person event. The people, it's such a great community. The digital version, I thought, it was great. So much better than I expected, but I cannot wait to go hang out with these crazy weirdos again.
Thanks. Yeah, next time I hope to do both. We will run in-person and a virtual event in parallel.
Now, will you do in person, but you can use your computer?
No, if you go to the in-person event, you'll have to do it on paper. But if you are at home, and that at home it won't be for prizes, but you'll get to see how you do against everyone else and take part in the program.
Okay, that's cool. I want to show you, back when it was in person, I had a puzzle that I had a little trouble with. And what I really admire about the competition is it's so old school. You have human beings looking at these puzzles and scoring them. Yeah. So when I get lost, I just fill in with craft, So I just wrote fart in all the squares. And I love that a human being had to read all these instances of the word fart and highlight them with a yellow marker. So
interesting. Our very first tournament back in 1978, we scored by letter rather than word. And the puzzles were really hard that first year. So as time ran out, people had lots of empty squares, and they started filling in E's in all the empty squares because that's the most common letter in the English language. So judges we had to go through and mark every single E or non-E. Whereas it's easy to see that fart is wrong.
Well, but I did notice recently, it was one of my goals to be the first constructor ever to sneak the word fart into a puzzle. But I did see, no spoilers, in a recent puzzle, wasn't it farty party? No, arty farty.
Yeah.
Was one of the answers. So
that's right. That was last week, yeah.
That's right. So the word fart has now been in the New York Times Crossword Puzzle, and damn it, my name wasn't attached to it. Disappointing. Alex wants to know, what's your favorite common crossword answer?
Wow. I'll tell you, the most common answer in New York Times crosswords is era, because it's short. It starts and ends with vowels. It's a word that everyone knows. There's lots of ways to clue it. It's the long time period. It's the equal rights amendment. It's the earn run average. It's a laundry detergent. No one feels bad about putting era in a crossword, and it appears in about 7% of all New York Times crosswords.
7%. That's great. Stephen wants to know, have you ever eaten any Edam?
Yes, I have. I tell you, once in old crosswords, there's a city in Holland called Ede, E-D-E. And when I was in Holland, I don't know, about 15 years ago, a friend and I were driving along a highway, and I saw the sign for this city. So I insisted that we get off, and I had my photo taken next to the city sign.
Oh, that's great. You know what else you did? One time you had your photo taken next to this guy.
Nice. And there's a beer in my hand. That must have been Friday night at the reception.
It was likely. And actually, minutes before that photo, I had spilled a whole glass of red wine all over my shirt and tried so desperately to cover it up in that photo opportunity. But that was fun. Great times at the competition. We do have Stephen wants to mention the ACPT went super well this year. Well done.
Thank you, Stephen.
And what's the best word you ever put in a puzzle?
Wow. Best word. Wow. This just jumps to mind, and I can't say it's the best word, but there's this word, pneumono-ultramicroscopic silico-volcanoconiosis. It's 45 letters long. It's a miner's black lung disease. And, standard crosswords, daily crosswords, are 15 by 15 squares. This word is 45 letters long. So the puzzle maker put it in 3 across rows in the puzzle.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant. When I was in high school, I learned that word. And pneumono-ultramicroscopic silico-volcanoconiosis. I've been fascinated by it. I love it. I can spell it very quickly as well. So to hear you drop that word, of course you know that word. And I have to find that crossword puzzle because that's incredible. That's very clever. This is the thing, when I started doing crossword puzzles, I thought these are, silly little puzzles like word finds. But and I don't know if this started with you or if it's just this community you've built around it, but there are some damn clever puzzles out there. And they're so fun and satisfying. And a good crossword puzzle is such satisfying art, hands down.
I agree. There was a clue in today's New York Times crossword. I didn't write it myself. One of my colleagues did. But the answer was, I'll tell you, the clue was fit for a hard drive. I don't know if you've done today's puzzle. The clue is fit for a hard drive. And the answer was road rage, which is both a twist on fit as well as hard drive. And a friend emailed me this morning. He said that it takes a lot to make him laugh at 7:30 in the morning, but that clue did.
That's amazing. And that's in the Tuesday puzzle today.
Yeah.
Which I have not finished yet. Not
okay,
because
now you got a head start.
That might invalidate my streak now that I've gotten an answer.
No.
Will Shortz. If you give me a pass, that's fine. I'll pretend I don't know that answer. That is very funny. Do you get inspired for puzzles by what your family says at home? Is the question.
Wow. No, I don't know. I get some of my best ideas lying in bed at night. What about you?
Oh,
that's
toilet.
A quiet time, and my mind goes all over. And I keep a pen and paper by my bed, so if something You know, an idea occurs to me, and I think, is this worth turning on the light and writing down this idea in case I forget it? Or should I? Sometimes I'm just too lazy to get up. So plus I'm almost asleep. So I will concentrate really hard and hope that I remember the idea when I wake up in the morning.
That's smart. Do you know constructor Derek Allen?
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's
Derek's really good from Indiana.
Yeah, he was my ride from LaGuardia to the competition in 2019. So we met, and I had a great concept for a puzzle that I ran past him, and he said, "That's wonderful." So he's giving me tips and trying to help me construct this, because what a dream it would be to get a clever puzzle published on your byline.
That'd be great.
We have a question in here that asks about. I have to find it. Oh, what is your opinion on the rebus?
Okay. So just for anyone who doesn't know, a rebus is when you do something that's not just a single letter in a square. And the first one that was ever done, I think it had star. No, the first one had an ampersand representing the letters A and D. So if the answer was Sandwich Islands, you did S, and ampersand, WICHISL, another ampersand, and then S. Nowadays, of course, that's very tame. And I'm a big fan of rebuses, obviously. Anything that will twist your mind in a new way, I'm all for it.
I think the first one I ever, I didn't know they existed till I started doing puzzles and thought, this would only work if I wrote this word in here. And then when I realized you find that pattern, it's phenomenal.
Yeah,
Speaking of rebuses, though, Will, I have a very special rebus, a different kind of rebus puzzle for you. Are you game? Can we play this rebus?
I am set, and I got a puzzle for you, too. Don't forget.
We're going to swap puzzles, so I'm not forgetting. I won't pass up that opportunity. Okay, here we go, Will. This is a very special rebus puzzle for Will Shortz. And now it's a traditional rebus, so we're going to go one square at a time, and you can puzzle this aloud if you need to. The puzzle is going to come up with a word or a phrase.
That's his middle finger, right?
No, it's just a finger.
It's just a finger. Got it. Okay.
Just a finger. So this is the first part.
Okay.
I'll give you the second and third as well and let you puzzle out that first line.
Wow. Well, let me think about this. It's F, and he's biting. Maybe his teeth.
Don't think too hard. Don't think too hard, Will.
Oh, yeah. It's more than F?
It's F.
F. Okay. Gotcha. And then we have a monkey.
So plus monkey.
Minus.
Monkey.
I see. It's funky. All right. Funky. Good. I get it.
So now I'm not going to help you for the rest of it. You're at funky.
And so it's fun. I think I know the answer even without the two. I think it's going to be funny talking.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh, it's not funny talking. Okay. So it's fun and minus one. So we're just left with F now, I think.
That's right, because this is the French one, which is un.
Oh, it's a French one. I like that.
And then, so you're just left at F.
And F, and that is a piece of art. Oh, it's a fart. Yeah.
You solved the puzzle, Will Shortz. You solved the rebus.
I should have seen that coming.
Yeah. Well, thank you for doing that. If you want to purchase this one and replace the crossword puzzle with this one, it's available.
Have you been reading about NFTs? Maybe you got a fungible ticket there.
I actually sold my first NFT 2 weeks ago, and will never sell another. So yeah,
it must have been good.
Nope.
Okay,
let's hear your puzzle, Mr. Will Shortz.
All righty. Every answer is a familiar two-word phrase or name with the initials SG, just like you, Steve Gadlin.
Wow.
You don't need any example. You know what's going on. Here's number one: a feature of many a church window.
Stained glass.
There you go. Number two is the ultimate proof of someone's guilt.
Oh, a sly grin. Oh,
they've been trying to hide the evidence, but then you found the
smoking gun.
The smoking gun is it. A gripe from a sore loser.
A sly grin.
So someone's a bad loser, and they express disappointment, and they would express. And the second part is a plural fruit.
Oh, sour grapes, of
Sour
course.
grapes is it. There you go.
This is so easy when I listen to it on the radio, and now I'm sitting here freezing.
How about your old familiar area? Place you grew up.
Stomping grounds.
Your stomping grounds, right? A large bird that lives near the ocean.
It
flies around.
It flies. A seagull. Then.
A seagull is it? Yeah. What racehorses come out of at the beginning of a race?
The starting gate, Mr. Shortz.
An implement that a carpenter uses to fasten things.
A staple gun?
Oh, you're good. A bit of comedy that doesn't involve words.
A fart rebus. Let's see. Comedy that does not involve words is
it's just a bit of
gumball.
Okay, and the G is a synonym for a joke.
A sight gag.
A sight gag is it, right?
Like the Noob, for instance.
Very good. Go in the Noob. Howard Hughes's plane, you know that?
I don't know it.
Oh, that's the Spruce Screws. Let's move on. One of the knights of King Arthur's Round Table?
Sir Galahad or
there
Sir Gawain.
How about a truck might have to get into this to go up a hill?
Second gear.
There you go. A noxious smell that comes from an underground line.
A stinky gas?
Well, I was going for sewer gas.
Sewer gas.
And your last one, it's the G of MGM.
Oh, Sam Goldwyn. Oh my gosh. That was phenomenal. I've been on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire a couple times, and I blew it both times. But now I feel maybe I can come across as a smart guy because I got a few of these right. So,
nice.
What a treat. Will Shortz. Oh, I have one piece of trivia for you that maybe you know, maybe you don't know, and then we're going to let you go.
Okay.
Did you know? So this week, our musical guest is actually going to sing pop music in Klingon.
Wow.
Now, did you know that the word for puzzle in Klingon is a play on you?
No.
So I'm going to bring her on to explain this. The Klingon Pop Warrior. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, I'm good.
Tell him the story. Tell him how the word for puzzle is named after him.
Yeah, so there's a lot of puns in the Klingon language, and puns and little hidden things. And the word for puzzle is ngajrun, and ngajrun is when you break it down, ngaj is to be short in duration, and run is to be short in stature. So it's two shorts to make the word puzzle.
Wow.
So, and it's in honor of you. So.
I'm so excited that you didn't know that and that our musical guest gets to share this story with you. So that's super cool.
Thank you.
All right, Commander Jen, we'll talk to you again in a minute. Mr. Will Shortz, before I let you go, I do want to bring on the Laugh Cougar. Mr. Laugh Cougar, do you have a question for Mr. Will Shortz?
That's right. Hello, Will, from Indiana. I'm from Indiana. Sasha's given me some heck recently for not paying attention during the guests and asking good questions. So I've written one down. Do you own any sidewalks?
Do I own any sidewalks? I don't think so.
That's a poor question, Laugh Cougar. We'll catch you later. Last but not least, Mr. Shortz, I want you to know, and I hope you know, my question for you was, do you understand the importance of what you do and how important it is to so many people? And how do you live with that responsibility?
Wow. Well, I know that puzzle solving is good for you. First of all, it's great entertainment and it's good exercise for the mind. I think puzzle solving makes you a better person. And I think back to one of my predecessors, Margaret Farrer, the first crossword editor at the New York Times. When she got to in her 40s, she had midlife crisis, wondering whether she was wasting people's lives with her career. And she came around to the decision later, no, that puzzle solving is enriching, it's good. She was being good for the world, and I feel the same way.
I'm glad you do, and I will second that. I think, especially the community that has grown around your love for puzzles is so important, and I appreciate it. So do so many other people. And we appreciate you spending a few minutes with us tonight, and for the puzzle, and for saying fart on my show.
Anytime.
Will Shortz, best of luck to you. Talk soon.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
Will Shortz, who's this Steve he's talking about? What a cool guy. Phenomenal to have him on. Left Cougar, your question was poor. What does that mean? What do you mean, does he own sidewalks?
Oh, you don't know, do you, until you ask?
I stand corrected. We get a bunch of thank you, Will. Thanks, Will. May and Sasha loves Will Shortz. Will Shortz is a true delight. Roger Ryan tells us he's from Chicago. That's nice. And Teresa wanted to know if Will's a swinger. I'm sorry, we didn't get to ask him. And Batman says, hell, Klingon Pop Warrior. Hey, and that's right, because coming up, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our musical guest. We got the Klingon Pop Warrior. Again, I said this online. I think this combination of guests is probably the one I'm most excited about. So we'll be back in 60 seconds with the Klingon Pop Warrior. But first, Elisa performs a hula hoop routine.
Commander Genbaum. I'm the Klingon Pop Warrior, and I am here to bring you a song you thought you knew in the original Klingon Chol. So this song is called Lujwe Puve Nechbe. I know, I'm sure you're going to recognize it. And Lujwe Puve Nechbe, you may have heard as no scrubs. It actually means I don't want no losers in Klingon. Dunko echalutwe, putwe grach nesho overwege kulutwe, es rech lai grach toch go milits bin echt be, go milits bin op be, go borg harum be, go toch lits bin echt be, go lutwe puven echt be, pa ma kai wit grach be, joep dat toch doet staan. Klooi moeder, maar dat mag het niet graag. Lutz we proeven echt bij parma, kan je het graag bij. Joep dat toch toestaat. Klooi moeder, maar dat mag het niet graag. Hoe lang lutz we uit poetkoe graag. Het vervoer lag bij en je zon, je koekoe et koekoe graag. Betaak we naar lag bij, toch. Go, milits bin echt bij. Go, milits bin op bij. Go, borg harum bij. Go, pochlits bin echt bij. Go, lutz we proeven echt bij. Parma kan we het graag bij. Joep dat toch toestaat. Klooi moeder, maar dat mag het niet graag. Lutz we proeven echt bij. Parma kan we het graag bij. Joep dat toch toestaat. Klooi moeder, doet daar aan het bed bij je gijapoek, gajatku. Shostjuk tak da da da, gijapoek, gajatku. Not we show, gijapoek, gajatku. Jonech uit poet we show, go kanech bij. Luch we proeven echt bij Parma kei we chachlach be. Chup dat toch doet staat. Klooi moeder, maar dat mag het niet graag. Luch we proeven echt bij Parma kei we chachlach be. Chup dat toch doet staat. Klooi moeder, maar dat mag het niet graag. Luch we proeven echt bij Parma kei we chachlach be. Chup dat toch doet staat. Klooi moeder, maar dat mag het niet graag.
Klingon Pop Warrior. Jen Baum, that was phenomenal. Thank you for sharing that song with us.
You're very welcome.
Oh, we had so many great comments coming in. All sorts of the Klingon Pop Warrior brings honor to the Empire. But people loved it. That Octane wants to know, how do you say fart in Klingon? That's a great question.
You know what? Is there a word for fart in Klingon? I mean, I know there's a word for poop. And there's
Well, what's the word for poop?
Oh crap. You know
No,
what?
it's the same word as in English.
I have to. I can't reach my keyboard because I've got a music stand in my way.
That's fine. This can be one of those mysteries that keeps people
I know
coming
it
back to
is.
the show.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Fecal matter. That's right. That's the word. It's kek.
I would have guessed something similar to that.
And gas produced by the body is kepit. So.
Love it. It's
There you
wonderful. Tell us, so people can go to your website, KlingonPopWarrior.com. What else are they going to find there?
So if you go there, you can find out what I'm up to. I just released a new EP at the beginning of March, and Lujwa Puva Nechbe is on that one. So you can find my links to my music on Bandcamp and iTunes and Amazon. And what else? What else is on there? Oh, there's videos of me and from some live performances, and I do an annual charity event every year. I do Extra Life, where I raise money for Children's Miracle Network. I'm $75 away from one of my goals right now. And actually that goal is really fun because it's a collaboration with this great filk artist, Unwoman. And she does just absolutely amazing work with a cello, and we'll be collaborating together with my vocals and her cello and taiko drums. It's amazing.
We're gonna get you that $75 if just one of our viewers will go to KlingonPopWarrior.com and donate $75. We hit the goal. Jen, Commander Jen Baum, thank you for being with us. It was great to see you, and be well.
Much kra. Have a good night.
You too. Laugh Cougar, what'd you think of that, buddy?
Oh, that was a real treat. I'm not familiar with the Klingon language. I have listened to Simon and Garfunkel's Greatest Hits in Romulan, but this was new, and I really enjoyed it. I'm going to tune in for sure.
I think that was really cool, and to pair that with Will Shortz. I mean, I'm just giddy tonight. I tried to hide it, but I'm doing a bad job. It was crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have two contestants who are going to try to win $50,000 to rescue the Noob's mom. Before we get to them, though, I've pre-watched this. I think you're going to enjoy it. Don't freak out. A complete waste of your time and money.
Tonight's episode of For Worse has been preempted to bring you special coverage of the runaway hit telenovela Fox Job, starring Lola Jolly.
Fox Job. Fox Job. Fox Job.
Fox Job is filmed before a live studio audience.
Qual es la fecha de hoy?
Señorita Foxcha, yo conduzco en un automóvil.
Signor Mierda, me gusta bailar y comer.
Yo trabajo en una biblioteca.
¿Cuál es la fecha de tu cumpleaños?
Necesitamos cortar el césped.
Siempre pago con una tarjeta de crédito. Fox Shop.
Mi pasatiempo favorito es nadar.
Escribo con un lápiz o un bolígrafo.
Yo tengo hambre.
Ave María, piena de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Tú sei benedetta fra le donne, y benedetto è il frutto del tuo seno, Gesù. Santa Maria, Madre di Dio, prega per noi peccatori, e nell'ora della nostra morte. Amén.
Escucha la música con un tocadiscos.
Señor Mierda, el burro sabe más que tú.
Señorita Foxchop.
Entonces, Paco.
Fox Shop.
Fox chopping. Oh man, we lost Left Cougar. I don't know where he went, but I love that episode. Love the Fox chop. I couldn't put the comments up because we were having, there were very important. There we go, subtitles going on, but we did get this. Strangely aroused. Never been so stoked for anything in my life. Fox chop, Aurora, Fox chop, madness, Fox effing chop, Fox chop. People were pretty excited to see Fox chop. It's the role that can learn Lola that Oscar. ¿Dónde está la casa de Pepe? Agreed. Two across, Fox chop. I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna win some people some money. Left Cougar, where'd you go, buddy?
I don't know. It just kicked me out.
All right, well, good to see you. We are going to bring on our first contestant tonight, Mr. Justin Kaufman. Hello there, Justin.
Hey, what's up? Sasha, Noob. What's up, Noob?
Good to see you, buddy. Do you remember the numbers that you guessed?
I did. I think I got it. I've been watching for the last couple weeks, and you've exhausted pretty much all of the numbers. So I feel like I've been doing a whole math question or equation here.
Okay.
I will say 5150.
5150. Let's put that into the computer and see if you can rescue the noob's mom and win that $50,000.
Come on, 5150.
Here goes. I feel good about this one.
I do. Sammy Hedgard.
We get up for Oscar 2022. It's a Steve Martin reference for the record. I don't know. And Justy for the win.
I'll take Justy. Oh, come on. This thing's rigged. Wow.
No, it's not rigged, but you have to guess the right number. So thank you for your time. Sorry you didn't.
I hate you guys. See ya. Thanks for being on TV.
Good to see you. Take care. And that was Justin. Ladies and gentlemen, the second contestant tonight is going to blow your mind because, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Zap. No, it's not Zap. Lunda. Hello there, Lunda. How you been?
I've been great. I've just been so good.
That's great. How's fame going for you?
Oh, gosh, it's really busy. It's busier than people think it is, you know?
It looks busy. But we're glad that you could take the time to guess 4 digits to try to rescue the noob's mom and win $50,000 for charity.
Yes, for my favorite charity.
Favorite charity.
My favorite charity is me.
Have you been watching Fox Chop?
I have been, yeah.
Yeah?
Can't get enough of it.
Oh, it's a good show. It's in Klingon too, apparently, which is...
yeah, I know. I wanted to know what she was saying.
Oh, that's wild. Lunda, what's your guess? Do you remember?
I do. It was 38-38.
Let's do that. Come on, you got this, Lunda. I have a feeling you're going to not only win over everyone's heart with your Foxtrot portrayal, but you're going to rescue the noob's mom and win $50,000. So let's see this. Let's make this happen. Lunda, you can do it. I love Lunda. Woo-wee-woo-ah. Oh, please come to bed. Lunda, I love you. Lunda. Lunda's going to Foxtrot. The safe open. No.
Oh, boy.
And the noob disappeared too. He must have been so distraught that
So distraught, I'm sure.
Left Cougar, any encouraging words to send Lunda off?
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody loses sometimes, and you've lost a couple of times, I think. So
I have.
Keep it up.
You know what? That will be no problem.
Oh boy. Megan Downey says, damn, everyone was rooting for you, Lunda. Look at that. Fire emojis as well.
Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Elisa and I are friends.
Really?
Yes, she's been up to my cottage a couple times.
Oh, that's
She's a
phenomenal.
really hip chick.
Yeah.
That's cool. Can we come up there sometime just for fun, hang out?
I don't
This
think
weekend's
so.
good for me.
I don't think so.
That's cool.
Lunda. Oh, that's COVID. That's COVID. Lunda is a winner in my book, says Ronald Reese.
Thank you, Reese.
For the love of tap dancing Christ. Lunda, good to see you. We'll see you on the television.
Yes, I can't wait.
All right, take care, Lunda. And I think Noob's computer died on him. So he's gone.
I got that from his face.
Yeah, from his face, not from a private message in the chat, which apparently he can type. I guess even if you can't talk, you can type in the chat, which doesn't make any sense to me.
I'd like to say something, if I could, about tonight's episode of.
Say many things, Life Cougar. I've kept you squelched far too long. The floor is yours.
No, I don't have much to say, really. It's just tonight on Fox Chop, I don't think I've ever wanted someone to shoot someone a second time as much as I wanted her to shoot him. It's like.
Why, though? Because of the satisfying blood explosion, or because you didn't like him as a character?
I just thought he was dying so much, it would be funny to shoot him again.
Well, maybe you should write for Fox Chop. You should send your what's it? Your reel? What do you send?
I've got a note. Shoot him one more time.
You can just send notes to Fox Chop. That's true. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've got your burning questions doing a little more. Like, I'm trying to make a joke about burning and like a sexy thing, but now that I've explained it,
she's a perfect 10 at 62. Carol's here to counsel you. Hey, ask her now for some advice. I bet you won't ask her twice. Oh, Carol fixes your life.
Carol.
Hey, how are you? Hi, Sasha. Hi, Cougar. How you doing?
Hi, Carol.
It's good to see you.
Like you, I'm hot to trot.
That's right. Well, sometimes if you got the trots, that means you have diarrhea. So just be careful.
And speaking of which, we got one of my favorite comments in, and I saved it. I said I got to pin this so I can share it with Carol when she gets here.
Yeah.
From our buddy Big Raj. He says, I have to toilet. BRB.
Oh, that's good, Roger. And sometimes if you can't get to a toilet really fast, you can just take a dump in your own hands.
I wonder if Roger will join us and let us know how that went for him. Yeah, Carol.
Oh, yay, Teresa.
How does one safely travel through the region when driving through Indiana?
What the fuck is the region? Like my downtown region? Like my Virginia area? Or do you mean South Chicago?
Let's say needs clarification. Goody,
Yeah.
71. Hey, I work in retail and some of the customers are so rude. Is it appropriate to fox chop them?
100%. Yeah, you fox chop them, and then at the same time, when they say something, you say, "I'm sorry, what? I didn't get that. I was imagining bees stinging you all over your face."
That's good.
2 for 1.
That's a good one. Carol, my smoking hot wife is more attached to Lunda than me, and I'm totally okay with it. I don't have a question. Thank you.
All right. I hope you can get that trifecta going. You know what I'm saying?
And Roger chimes back in. Done that before twice. Not referring to a trifecta, but I believe when you mentioned about how you poop in your hand.
Yeah, he number 2 in his hands. I get you. All right.
My birthday was last week, and I wasn't able to see any family this year. How about the birthday shout out?
Happy birthday, Ronald!
Ronald, that's amazing. So Ronald is one of my favorite Talkin' Funny viewers. Had I known it was his birthday last week, we would have had a special birthday message for him planned on the show. But I got to put that in my calendar now. Maybe next week we'll surprise you, Ronald. But happy birthday. It's wonderful.
Ronald, Carol also does birthday messages. You can gift yourself a birthday message from Carol for 69 cents.
I got you, Ronald. I'll do this for you. I will gift it to him. Hey, what's the proper way to moon someone while driving? Thanks.
That's a great question. Sometimes I take my right foot and I put it right up on the gears, and then if your right foot is busy, you take your hands and you pull your pants down, and then don't forget, in the passenger seat, you brought your full-length mirror, and you just put the mirror on your side, and then everyone can see your butthole out the window.
That's true. I've done that. And I did it in the region, which is comprised of Lake, Porter, LaPorte, Newton, and Jasper counties in northwest Indiana.
It was very right. How did Goody know that you can tell her about their region?
Thank God, laugh Google. I mean Cougar.
Oh, the laugh Google would be a funny one for Passover. Maybe we'll do a Passover show with the laugh Google. We got a love connection happening here.
Oh.
I think that's Lunda. She says Ray Levine is smoking.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you guys. You can come, if you want, you can come to my weekly orgy, all right? The password is asparagus on a Tuesday. The 3 of you, I'll let you in the back door, you know what I mean?
No, elaborate. What could you mean?
I'm talking about butt stuff.
Fair enough. Have you ever smushed your boobs against the window and yelled fried eggs?
No, but I'm fucking gonna now. That's fantastic.
You should do it at a Denny's. Then they'll be like, well, does she want fried eggs or what's?
Yeah, I've done it before with my butt and done moons over my hammy, but
I've done something similar and yelled meatballs.
I tried and I yelled Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity Breakfast. Nobody noticed. Carol, lovely to see you. Why you keep coming back, I'll never know, but we appreciate the dickens that you do. So
much fun. Thank you so much.
You're a joy. I'm going to think of that every time I have a mammogram. That could refer to one of 50 things that happened on tonight's show.
No. I always shit in my hand too for a mammogram. So.
Absolutely. And there you are. 3 fires.
Yes.
All right. Carol, be well. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I clicked an old thing. But here is what I meant to be clicking. Don't forget, go to commonloreen.com and buy yourself some messages from Carol.
From Carol. For Mother's Day, birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, a random Tuesday.
A random Tuesday. Be well, Carol. We'll talk to you again soon. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the show where oh boy, this. Oh, goodness. All right, anywho's. Here we go. We are going to talk about next week. Remember, we had these 5 mystery guests for the last 5 episodes of the show, and we know this week was the puzzler was Will Shortz, and the Miposian we knew, but the realtor canceled on me. The realtor was going to be Rizwan was his first name. He played the realtor on Schitt's Creek. People thought that it was going to be Barbara Corcoran from Shark Tank, but no, she won't talk to me. But it was going to be the actor who played Ray Butani on Schitt's Creek, which would have been a lot of fun. But now he canceled, so I got a new person who's going to be great. They're going by the code word, The Noise. You'll never guess who that is, but you're going to be noisy when you find out. But next week, next week, of course, the Miposian, he was going to join us a couple weeks ago. He canceled, and he's coming back. Balki freaking Bartakamos, ladies and gentlemen, is going to join us. Balki freaking Bartakamos, Bronson Pinchot will be here next week with musical guest Bibi Hayes and Chick Queen, which is going to be great. Yeah, that's going to be a good time. I cannot wait to talk to Bronson. I've been a fan of his for quite a long time. And hey, remember, it's Michael Lear, the Peanut. Let's say hello to him.
Michael Lear.
Yeah, we'd say hello to Army, but we can't. He cannot talk right now for some reason, nor can Pretty Debbie Shortcake. We don't know why, but they are suddenly rendered mute. Anywho, great. That's it. Black Cougar. What am I forgetting? We did all the things.
Don't call Bronson by his character's name. That would be like calling Marlon Brando Vito Corleone, and he would get angry.
Well, I'm not going to address him as Balki Bartakamos.
I will.
Well, which is his character name? Is it Balki?
I don't know.
Yeah, no one knows. That's true. One more thing before we leave.
They are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves.
Their horses also are swifter than the leopards, and are more fierce than the evening wolves.
And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from far.
They shall fly as the eagle that hasteth to it. They shall come all for violence.
Their faces shall sup up as the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as the sand.
And they shall scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be a scorn unto them.
They shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it.
Then shall his mind change, and he shall pass over, and offend, imputing this his power unto his God.
All right, see you next week.
That's why I tune into Fox News for stuff